14, we're picking up unknown contacts on long-range sensors.
And who do you work for, Mr.
Trent. I work for myself.
Is that a Rhineland cruiser?
That's the Donau, Admiral Schultzky's flagship.
You do not interfere. We're here to protect the president. Schultzky is a traitor.
You think you're safe, but you're not.
People around us are disappearing, Trent.
Mr. Trent, it's very important that you and I speak. You're telling me this is all because of you?
It's about this, is what they're after.
He was gonna kill me. He was gonna kill us both.
Liberty isn't safe for us right now. We've got to leave.
This is the Liberty Navy. Cut your engines and prepare to be taken into custody.
You'll both be safe in Britonia.
Rhineland ships! Where did they come from?
Look around you, Miss Zane. You are standing in the living history of the Dom Kavash.
Why should we trust you?
Survival.
Dr. Quintain.
I will go back with you, but on one condition, that we not go alone.
You don't really trust me, do you, Mr. Trent?
No. But if, as you say, your enemies are our enemies...
You and the Order shall have what you desire if you help rid us of Takagi.
Mr. Trent, this is the Tohoku Planetary Arch.
Some plan. Just shoot everything.
Be sure, Mr. Trent. Do you really know with whom you are dealing?
Trent, you have no idea how difficult it was to betray my world in order to save it.
Welcome to the Osiris and to the Order.
It's the only one worth fighting for now.
I wanted these few minutes to plant a seed, as it were.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
It's too dangerous! Trent, jettison that thing before it blows!
No, I'm already committed. We only got one shot at this.
Trent!
I just wanted to see if you would consider a proposition.
Thanks, but no thanks. Causes come and go. I think I'd rather just keep freelancing if it's all the same to you.
Freelancers, welcome to the after party of the 22nd Freelancer anniversary. This time we got a brand new project for you, Rise of Hiigara. To my understanding, based on Homeworld. I have zero concept of Homeworld, I have no idea about it. I have basically seen nothing about this mod, so I'm rather excited to check it out. And of course we're not gonna do this exploration alone. I have Scotty here with me, and of course the one, the only Joss Byte, the author of this mod, the creator he did the setup just a few days ago, and has been dealing heavily with quick bug fixes in the past few days, and even managed to get us a server up and running in time for this stream. So I'm rather excited. Let's join them, shall we? Alright, lads, you're live on stream.
I found the facts.
You found what?
For creating accounts.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
Let me give you, it's the file I gave you, Takashi, like, new character dot, here we go. Give me 1 second.
Do I need it? Since
No,
I already have a character running.
Yeah, it is for Scotty or for anyone that wants to join.
Currently the server is still password protected because it's just a test server.
Yeah.
See, we are actually not the only people here that have live debugging, just as Discovery had or FLSR in that case as well.
Yeah.
It's happening everywhere.
Yeah. So your data. It was data. Data structures. Okay.
In the meantime, I'm just looking over the shields and stuff. Shields, weapons. Because I have no idea what's been done here. So
No, you just don't have enough credits to buy it. That's what it said.
yeah, that also.
Yeah.
Hey, I could have bought one of the small mass drivers Mark II.
Yeah.
That would be fine. The improved small mass driver, yeah.
Yeah.
I could. I don't know if it's worth. But I will. Let's go. Better weapon!
There we go. I'm gonna do an everyone.
Alright, I'm just
Do
gonna...
you have a link for this screen so we can share it? Wait. Oh.
Mm.
Enjoy
Ooh.
this server with minus 3 test with
I have
password.
zero experience with Home World. I think the original was correct.
Huh? Yeah, Homeworld. Yeah, yeah.
I can create a character.
Nice. Let's go,
Yay.
Scotty. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem was that the character file was pointing to a non-consistent system, you know.
Mm.
But
There
here
we
we
are.
go. Hello, gentlemen.
Okay.
Also,
This is-
Takashi,
yeah.
you're not alone. I also have never played Homelancer, I'm saying.
Homeworld.
Homeworld, sorry. But I did play Homelancer.
Exactly, legendary.
So
yeah, I also have no idea about that. I saw it once on stream, and that's all the experience with it I have.
For me, there's a question. I don't know if you want to answer that just by it. Is what is actually the difference between Homelancer and Rise of Hiigara? I mean, we have two mods here, which do try to deliver the experience to be in the Homeworld universe. But I already do notice there are significant changes or differences in how it plays. The Homelancer mod, as far as I could notice, is seemingly trying to imitate this strategy game's flight behavior and fighting much more, and here it seems more Freelancer. But maybe you want to say a few things about that?
Yeah, it is something like that because Homelancer it tries to be more realistic on space distances and ship speeds and you know the weapon system from Homeworld, like very straight weapon without much rotation firing count, you know. I want to find like a middle ground between Freelancer and Homeworld where it is fun, you know, because for my yeah.
If I may throw a little question in between, could it be that these guys here at the gate are completely stuck? No, now they are now they are moving. They just got stuck somehow, and now they.
Yeah, maybe I need to move the jump harpoon a little bit behind.
Maybe, but that's all small changes. At least it's running now.
I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I want to find a middle ground between what is Homeworld and what is Freelancer because I don't know. I think that's the best way to represent the both worlds and still be fun. Because Homeworld is like a real strategy game. It's the ships are thought to be flown by one person, you know. So I'm trying to find a middle ground. Yeah, that's it.
I gotta say, it definitely looks very interesting. I'm very curious to see a bit more about it. So, what should we do?
Oh, we can fly around. There is a place where there's a lot of Terran ships where we can engage and see the combat.
Sure, let's go.
Alright, after the invitation. Alright.
After you.
Okay. Here we go. As you can see, in Homeland there were any cruise engines, so it was more realistic in Homeworld side, but not much. Oh, there's already enemies
Two Imperial
nearby.
heavy corvettes with the Uncle Dogster in the distance.
Yeah. Let's go. So yeah, I'm aiming to recreate the galaxy of Homeworld on this mod.
That is quite a project that you put upon yourself there.
Yeah, I know, but one thing I don't like much about Homeworld it is that it is mission based. You know, like you have a bunch of missions you complete. You have the skirmish mode, to play against other NPC players, and then you cannot. I mean, you can replay the game, but it is not the same because you don't have access to the universe. So I want to create something like that feel like it is the homeworld universe and be able to live on it and have fun. I know seeing the factions or trading around or exploring. So this guy are the Titan Empire. It is like the evil guys, and they.
I have to say, combat feels a little bit weird for me.
It is actually. I noticed that in Homelancer, the other mod version is that you have only guns firing directly in front of you. Here,
you have a cone,
and here it is what I see. What I see. That what Joe Spite said that he tries to get a mix between making it playable with the Freelancer engine or feeling, but also trying to be still homeworld. So there is this little angle that you can actually use to shoot, but it's still somewhat straightforward in the literal sense.
Definitely. I add back the thrusters because it is a good tool to evade shoots and follow ships. I think it's essential. Yeah. Here we go. Let's keep going. So,
we follow.
What else? Right now there is only 3 systems, which is Sarum, Hiigara, and Chaos Graveyard. I'm planning on doing more for the other factions, like in Freelancer you have the Kusari home space and the Kusari home space and the Petronia. I want to make something like that. Something like the independent wars or pirate wars. Yeah, these guys are a little bit tough to kill, but they have really nice rewards, like the great ship to sell at the vendor.
And so far I haven't really been fired upon, I think.
Are you fired? Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, nobody has fired upon me, I think, so far.
You have to be very careful because this hits hard,
Yeah, now I lost a bit of shield.
Okay. Another thing I did was re-add the shield nanobots thing because to make like one thing I noticed playing Homelancer is that you will go down really fast because you don't have any way to heal. So I say, why not add them back? It is like something important to keep going around because if not, you are going only to leave one barrier or two and then die.
What is the soundtrack? It's nice.
It is the Dayton Empire battle. It is like the main theme of these guys.
Ah.
But maybe you are hearing another soundtrack because there is a plugin right now that plays 3 different songs, so it doesn't repeat much.
In any case, I do like the soundtrack so far.
Yeah, it's really good. So Homer's soundtrack is really, really good.
I'm gonna have to look into that. At least a little.
Yeah.
I like
Here we go.
Spinning around like wild.
So.
Oh god! I got a large credit chip, 38,000. Let's go!
Nice. Me too.
Big money.
Yeah, I've been I want to. It is. It was kind of hard first to create a home system for the Hiigara because library and all of that is a really heavy system to access. Like it has a lot of password paths and all of that. I want to create something. I wanted to create something that was a big system with a lot of ships going on.
The thing that I'm noticing is the difference of scale. If you can make lizard soul, right? If you have if you can make raptor formation with other ships, would be so cool, like in the OG game. Well, I think you can do you can switch formations, right? To a degree, at least for the NPC formations.
Yeah,
You can
So
change
that is
formations a
definitely
little bit.
possible for down the line.
it is possible. Right now we have the Corvette wall that it is like a box of Corvettes. And that was on the original game. And yeah, it is possible. You just need to be edited a little bit, but
Hey, come
I
back!
mean, oh yeah, where are they going?
What do they think they're doing?
I don't know what.
Cowards! Come back!
I think they forgot to shoot down the cruise engine. What the?
Claw formation, he means. Claw formation.
Yeah, they're doing the runaway formation though.
I don't think these guys want to fight us.
I don't know. Well,
Shame.
but as you can see, there is right now on the sensor rate the Hiigara Navy that is like the main navy of these systems. There is the Manam that it is like the a clan of explorers. The ships are represented in green. There's this CCR that it is like the trading faction of this mod for now. It's pretty much neutral.
Should we dock on the carrier?
If you want, we do some missions.
I don't know, I just want to look around for the moment.
There's a lot of ships wanting to dock in.
Yeah, there's enough docking ports.
Yeah, I'm in queue. Yeah, what I wanted to observe prior. What I notice as a stark difference to Freelancer, of course, as I know it, is the dimension here. The planet is huge. Everything else seems so small.
Yeah.
It is so. I'm not sure if I love it or if I'm a little bit weirded out by it because I'm just used to something so significantly different.
Yeah, it is different. I wanted to give the illusion that you are on nearby a real sized Hiigara. No, it is still small for a real planet. But if you see from different point of views, you could like see the planet like if it were real size. It is like I think it is the perfect size like that. Yeah, Freelancer is more about unrealistic distances, but it works well. But here I want to create something a little bit more realistic, but not that realistic though. There is right now I have a system under development that I haven't finished, but in the background there is a giant gas planet. It looks so cool. It is not like it is like real size planet, but not like this Hiigara. You know what I mean?
Right now, no.
I'm sorry, my English is failing me there.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, there is no mission available. Oh, be cautious on this station. The batteries are invisible, but do not touch that because it's gonna crash your game.
What is wrong? If what can crash? Sorry, I didn't pay attention.
The battery is an invisible button.
Oh.
Do not touch that.
Noted.
Yeah.
There's a heavy cruiser.
As you can see here on the, are you inside the ship, the carrier?
We're outside again.
Ah, okay. I wanted to explain a little bit. There is, depending of the clan, the kid, there is different color for the ships. So I added them so you can have different colors, whatever you like. Even it is a shape between the color, but I want to get that personalization, customization, you know.
Hmm.
And yeah, this is a heavy cruiser. It is like the battleship equivalent of Freelancer.
That looks quite massive compared to us.
Yeah, it has ion cannons and kinetic weapons on the sides. It can. Mm, the different weapons are quite strong. I haven't tested their weapons on multiplayer because the beam cannons are multi-shoot weapons.
Should we give them a try?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go!
Oh, this.
This is gonna take a moment.
Yeah. Be careful because it does really damn. Oh shit.
And we'll have more friends coming in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm not working, but be careful with those because it did do damage.
There were aside of the laser just there, I didn't really see it. I don't really see it firing.
Yeah, it is like a multiplayer thing. It cannot be fixed for now.
It can't decide on who to fire, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's probably something that can be fixed.
Yeah, it
without
needs a lot
too
of.
much trouble.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of test and investigation, and yeah.
Yeah.
Bam!
Let's go! Big money!
Yeah.
805,000? Really? That much? Holy.
Yeah, it is like it is like a really big ship. I want to give a big break, but maybe I overstep it a bit.
I mean, if it's harder to kill in single player, I mean, of course we were now 3 people shooting at it and it didn't know where to shoot. So for us it was easy now. But
Yeah.
if it's in the single player, if it's harder there, then of course that is then it may be more warranted.
Yeah. So I created ships as a boundary way of using plugins because I want to create this mod for single player first and then improve to multiplayer. Because if something happens and we don't have any servers left, it can still be enjoyed by a single player, you know?
Very true,
That's a
very
nice
true.
idea.
That is a good idea, yes.
Because I saw a lot of mods for Freelancer that had. It was pretty cool, but it was multiplayer only, but no one else was playing it.
Yeah, just like us.
And it was like the only the main menu, but only the multiplayer button there. It was like, okay.
I mean, it's with us on New Universe as well. We only it's multiplayer only.
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, also because it's kind of hook dependent.
Yeah, that's okay because I'm not removing one thing, one time like single player to only do multiplayer. It's up to whoever is playing.
But I mean, this is so far my personal thought. I think the pilots could be a tad bit stronger, because I have the feeling they don't really hit a lot.
Oh, the NPC weapons, you say?
Yeah, the NPC pilots.
Yeah, I can increase that damage a little bit.
Not the damage, but their accuracy, maybe. I don't know how much they fire.
Oh.
But so far, I mean, I'm not really trying hard not to get hit, and I think my shield at some point maybe has gotten one hit or so in.
Yeah, I
So
need to
they
investigate
don't
how
really
to do
feel
that.
like a threat at the moment.
Yeah, I need to find where the currency thing is.
That is in the pilot's population. You can find it there in the gun block.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look
We
at
can help
that.
you with that stuff, technical stuff.
Well, I'm still also very much still learning.
You can
I
also
did learn
I'm doing
some
this
stuff.
for 22 years now.
Yeah, but I'm only doing this for, well, way less. So I also still have a lot to learn, but I learned my way around, a little bit around the pilot block at least.
Pilots are
Tricky.
and not documented.
Yes.
A lot of people have tried with pilots, but nobody has written down actually what is happening there.
And I'm currently trying my luck with random missions, which is also horrible.
Yeah,
random missions, I can tell you stuff. I've been experimenting on this.
I may get onto you about that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Kenan, sorry I didn't see you there before.
About random missions, I figured out a lot of things, and there was a lot of documentation before, and it was all wrong.
Wow.
It feels like nobody ever understands random missions in the last 20 years. I tell you that.
I mean, with the net parents file, it is like a headache to get it working.
Oh, actually, it's not that difficult, but you have to draw it. You have to draw it on paper or in a program, and then you suddenly see how things are connected. I did that for missions where you destroy stations, and then you see the chain of events.
Scotty, I'll be coming back to you on that for in a bit, if you don't mind.
Can modify it. You just need to make it more visible for your brain to work with.
Yeah, like column regulancer, it has now this function to decode the file. It is more readable that way.
Takashi?
Yeah.
There is spam in your chat.
Oh, yeah.
Kanan says he will take care of it if you could make him a powerful member of your Twitch channel.
Ah, sure, why not?
I also he will install a Bitcoin miner on your computer if you do that.
Yeah, okay, then I'd rather not. Then I'm just gonna remove this one. It has been taken care of. Oh, and I'm still alive, cool.
Still alive?
Yeah.
Best jump.
Holy heck, the thruster drain is pretty hard though. I just noticed.
Oh, like a little booster. But I think it's a nice idea to just make it like this.
Yeah, that you're generally faster by default, and you can boost super hard. Holy fuck. How fast can you go?
About yes.
Yeah! It feels like back on New Universe with the speed.
Yes, speed.
I mean, if I
Have you
check...
seen the racing event on Discovery server?
Nope. But I can reach almost 700 with this thing. What?
The racing event on the Discovery server, I saw the stream and it feels a bit like what I saw there. By the way, very interesting. And by the way, for everyone who's watching, there have been other streams before. 4 of them? 4?
5. This is the 6th.
Anyway,
shame on you, Scotty.
and you can I think watch them again on the Twitch channels that were involved.
Yes. We may also make a little... Maybe we also should make a little library on the regulancer, on all the VODs.
Because there have been some interesting things in there, I have to say. Like I really liked, for example, the Discovery Racing one, for example. Yeah.
That's something to... Ow. It's something to look into.
Space isn't big enough for us to...
If you guys want, we can go to the next system so we are not stuck here.
Oh yeah, sure. Show more. Do show.
Yeah.
Holy, you got hit hard.
Yeah, because I was searching for your channel on on Twitch, and then I forgot I was playing, so I was hit.
I can just send you a link, you know.
I didn't saw that.
Or it's also in the Discord, so it's easy to find. It is in the community post, my Twitch.
Oh, okay.
You can just link it there if you want.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Just by it, you can answer as an NPC now. I'm heavily damaged, but I'm alright.
I am Farah!
A coolant leak!
She's breaking up!
I have a fool on my 6.
You know, in the German freelancer version, in the standard freelancer version in German, King has a line where he says, I have a Rhineland ship on my back.
Yeah.
But there's literally no occasion except for maybe once, I don't know, when King is ever fighting against Rhinelanders. So
I don't think
no
he ever
why he
is,
used this
actually.
line.
I don't think he ever is. I
King,
can't remember.
Is King with us in Alaska?
Oh, yeah, you're right, with the corvettes. Yeah, that is the only... That's...
5 or 10 Rhineland ships in that one single mission.
But only corvettes. It's nothing else. It's no fighters, just corvettes.
Oh, right.
Isn't it 2, Kanan? I thought it would be... there's 2 corvettes. Only 1, okay. Kanan's sure it's only 1.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, I don't know why they did that sort of voice line in the version.
Yeah,
it's very, very funny. To, you know, when you are in the first mission and King is like, I have a Rhineland ship on my back, and it's a Liberty Road.
Excuse me? Where? How? Yeah, there's 2 in Tekagi. Yeah, that is correct. 2 in Tekagi's mission, definitely.
Yeah.
Could then be that it's only 1 in Alaska, but I'm also somewhat sure it's been 2, but I wouldn't bet on this at this point.
Well, I can tell you there's a lot of gunboats in the story.
Yes. Which is lovely.
And you have to shoot their engines. It's their weak spot, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't do any difference, does it?
Yeah. I'm gonna dock first on this station to repair myself.
What is this station? Like, or let's ask a different way.
This is bad.
I got disconnected.
Yeah, me too. What happened?
I think the server died.
I think so too.
The server's still there.
Yeah, it's not completely dead yet, but it's not reachable.
Maybe that's my fault.
Time for live debugging! Yeah.
No. I'm gonna just restart that, and we are going to avoid that player space.
Kanan suggested maybe NPC spawn crashing.
Yeah.
But in that case, the server would be completely gone.
I'm gonna reboot the server.
Yeah, but we can't connect, so maybe it is still in a crashed status or so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, we're gonna not go there. Kanan is the NPC. Yeah. Never mind then, just bricked itself. It could also be. It's hard to tell. We don't know yet.
But why?
That is the big question, isn't it?
What?
Why you are the NPC, Kanan? Why, how about you logged out yesterday in the co-op session, you prick?
Like an NPC.
Yeah. Just disappeared and respawned like a random NPC. And fucked up the script.
Here we go. I feel server.exe. It is loading. I'm gonna open the server without a password this time.
You have to put more engine on the thrusters.
Didn't I remove this already? I thought I did.
What? You didn't.
I don't know. Since we have a moment of time right now.
Internet.
Yeah, no, there is no spam anymore. I don't see it anymore.
I do see it.
It's still
Alright, the server is online.
For fuck's sake.
The spam is still on Pittsburgh.
Okay, because I don't see it anymore. Weird. Oh well, there you go. Knock yourself out.
Oh, it crashed my game again. But I think the server is okay.
Are we back on?
Yeah. The server is working.
Oh,
It
nice.
just my game just crashed trying
Did you
to
remove the
dock.
password?
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm docked. Why are we docked? Why is my inventory empty?
Because the server crashed, or it was
Everything's...
shut down, and it's back to where you landed last time.
No!
Okay, it's not
all the money
crashing for
gone.
you. That's I'm okay.
Yeah, man, I see you here in space.
You see me there?
I do.
Oh. Yeah,
Thanks.
right now the game it is like I'm there, but I'm not there.
There's these ships. They're there, but they're not.
They were there. They were. Yeah, just by you're not making any sense.
Yeah, you're not.
Just shoot these jarheads down.
Alright,
I will become their worst nightmare.
Botsla, yes!
The game is crashing on that account. I need to create another one. That's so weird. Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
You're still existing.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try with another account because for some reason game doesn't like that one.
Okay, then try again, I guess. Or can I hit something?
You can't?
Apparently. Ah, no, now I'm hitting something. I don't know. Hitting something feels a little bit odd. But I'm not used to this, so that's why. Most likely.
Let's see if I can undock. Yeah, I'm dock.
Nice.
So
Are we just fighting the caretakers?
I am on shoring defense station. If you can come on, we go around.
But where?
Where we started, right?
Yeah, the first station where you appeared from.
There, Sherman Defense Station. Alright, I'm on my way. Scotty,
Alright.
come along.
I need to fine tune some of the combat
Kanan cleaning up, I see. Thanks a lot. I don't know why I didn't delete them properly then. I couldn't see them anymore.
Just be careful, Kanan is going to delete the stream.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare do it again.
No.
Delete this to stream.
Polish, bug fixes, clean up, Kanan does it all. Much appreciated.
Now.
No.
Just by it, your normal info card is broken. If you scroll down, it just have XML text.
Oh yeah, I had a problem there. Like I was trying to add a lot of names for ships and people, and I used this program. I forgot the name to add all of them, but it broke some info cards for some reason.
What tool are you using?
Huh?
Which program are you using?
I forgot the name. It is like a thing to massively add IDs.
Well, a lot of programs do that. It's not a good description. Is it with a command line or is it with a user interface with buttons?
Command line because it can crash again.
But why?
I don't know. It's like when I'm nearby you guys.
Oh. Well, we are still here.
Yep.
We're flying back.
We're fine.
Back to Mannheim Station.
Yeah, VRC2.
Pink system, it's more likely than you think. What?
I don't know what is going on with my game.
Yeah, well, best guess right now. Do you maybe have a slightly different version that you are running on?
No,
Maybe already a little bit further developed version.
No, this is the one download from ModDB.
Okay.
Oh.
So should be the same for all of us.
Maybe
Yeah.
something spawned in his area that didn't probably.
That kill me. Avenge me, please.
Hey, you're out. You're out. You've been removed.
This just shows to the stream that actually development is still happening in Freelancer after 22 years.
Oh yes.
It's a positive sign that everything breaks.
Especially with this fresh creation here.
Yes.
And no first release ever runs smoothly, so there's that.
I like that the physical.
Hey, I'm back. I'm leaving this system as fast as I can.
What?
He's leaving the system while he can. Over to Sarum! Let's go!
Oh, back to Saruman!
What do you mean back? We never were there.
I'm taking the hobbits to Isengard. God.
Oh, you bow. Fuck. I forgot his English name!
Of what?
But why?
Of the end.
The ends?
Yeah.
Treebeard.
Okay, so it was the literal translation in the German as well, okay.
In that case it is, in other cases Tolkien himself dictated how to translate it correctly, which makes it authentic.
Now I welcome you to Sauron, the currently war zone from Dayland versus Hiigara.
It certainly looks different. I have to remember that I have seen the... I don't know if it is some kind of intro or a cutscene from the Homeworld game, but it looks just like this system where they first found these aliens.
It
just looks a bit like this, but I have absolutely no clue anyway. So. I'm flying into the light.
Yeah, you
Don't go into the light.
No, I did, and then there's light at the end of the tunnel.
You don't know how hard was this to do with source files, you know, like
I just noticed the station is actually like a giant vacuum cleaner or something like this. Like it looks a bit like a handle for your hands just above the docks where you can put your fingers through, and then it's like a big vacuum cleaner or a laser pistol, I don't know.
Yeah, it is more like
it's just a kitchen tool.
Laser guns, pew pew.
A nice design.
It's Mega Mate.
Mega Mate. Bum 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum.
That ship is the Suntown Acolyte.
Yes.
It is from Homeworld Countercleanser.
Oops.
One of my favorite ships.
I feel more powerful now. I have 50% more firepower.
But why?
Why not? New ship.
Oh.
I don't have enough money. Wait, I am the server owner. Oh yeah, but I don't have a console because I can run a play cook.
Feels like it has a tad bit of like it has a tad smaller firing angle, but I may be wrong, I'm not sure.
I just was reading the information, the statistics of the ships on the base, and I was very, very confused about it saying my max velocity is 30 cubic meters. But it's just because there's a missing a line break, a missing new line, so it's all shifted up by one. Well,
yeah.
velocity is now in cubic meters. This is good.
Okay, but in the info card it's fine though. In my info card is fine though if I'm here in space.
No. In space, yes, but that's a different one than on the base. That's why I have
I need to fix that because I know something got messed up there with the info card thing.
But I want to keep my hit points of 88.4 degrees per second.
You can if you imagine enough. Oh, hey.
What? I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, well, you were shooting me.
What? No.
What?
No, I wouldn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why would I?
I don't know, because this is a PvP enabled game.
Yep.
What?
So?
You know, actually, once I do land on these bases, there's one thing I instantly notice, even though it might be just a very, very insignificant thing, but there's apparently just like, I don't know what, 5 mods or something in an entire 22 years of Freelancer where they have
that is
actually
a complete different interior.
Yes,
Yeah.
different base interiors.
Also, can I just say that I love the ship's just blue line trailing behind me.
The trays are very nice.
Yeah, this is
The
incredibly
long trays
lovely.
are fancy.
It's very, very nice. I like it.
There's a lot to the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And as what you already noticed when we have been playing Homelancer in past regulancer sessions, is that these trails also are very, very fancy to look at, because they literally tell a little history of how you have done your fights. Because you can literally see the last 10 or 20 or 30 seconds of movement of all the ships. It's like just recording the flight path of all ships. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So, where are we going?
We can go to the center of the system. That it is the third shipyard.
Oh, I thought black hole.
Here we go.
The black hole from Omega 13.
I see a proximity sensor on my nav map.
Oh yeah.
Nepal satellite.
Yeah, that's a glitch leftover from another system that it has the visit one thing.
Huh.
But yeah, just ignore it for now.
I saw nothing.
I will ignore. Just noticed something on my nav map, so I thought I'd ask.
I saw it on the news.
Is that Lonigan?
No, it's Aurelian.
His name is Aurelian, and he was just killed when he tried to flee into Rhineland space.
Yeah.
Ugh, my chest.
I was always wondering, where do you think they caught him? What Lonigan, that is.
They did actually tell it in the story mission 3, I think.
Yeah, but on the border to Rhineland, but they never said where.
Well, there's not that many borders to Rhineland.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious. Where exactly do you think? Because it looked like it was on the station somewhere. And there's not that many.
There's only one, Freeport 2.
Exactly.
So what is this station, and why is it here?
It is
and why is it yellow?
It is the shipyard for the naval, where you can buy the capital ship for them. This is like a forward base to combat the Tayran forces that are trying to hold foot on Sauron.
Why did I just see an acolyte fighter here with 3 shields?
What?
Yeah. The acolyte fighters here from Somtov have 3 shields.
Well, you do not know if they are actually mounted, you know.
I don't think they are mounted from the stats, but they are carrying 2 loose shields then with them.
Oh,
maybe you want to have a look at that? Or is that one?
Yeah, with the loadout, and maybe instead of writing then on the in if I did the replace function.
Oh,
and maybe
that is dangerous.
Yeah, you can see why.
Yeah.
So the heavy cruiser.
You want to have a look at that, maybe?
The heavy cruiser, max velocity 50 cubic meters.
Nice. All 50 cubics. Love it.
This is nice.
One thing I want to say is that I've been putting a lot of work on the news and the rumors around the bars because I want to give a real immersion into the universe of Homeworld.
That is good.
For some reason, there's 3 news on this bar, but it's the same. But
yeah, it's also something I still have to work on a lot on the universe.
Yeah, I saw it in the news. Yeah.
A little little comment on the side. It's nothing major, but maybe something that is nice. Because from the ship dealer here on the station, you can't go to the commodity trader or the bar.
I just noticed.
Yeah, I'm changing that because I'm right now on newer version. I'm like mixing the commodity trader and the equipment trader into one.
I see.
With virtual rooms, like in
Yeah.
Freelancer. Yeah, it's a good idea to do that.
So maybe it looks a little bit weird right now, but it's because I've been editing that.
It's not because not.
The real question is, why aren't you finished yet?
Yeah, why isn't this 100% done already?
Yes.
Because pay me. No.
How about no? None of us is getting paid for our work.
We paid for Freelancer, and the game never was really done. If you look at all the fucking little details there.
Oh yeah.
Which are just all broken and
It's
shifted
a joke.
around.
Please don't sue me. So yeah, I have these little clouds around that are not nebulas, are like dust clouds, like smaller nebulas.
I like the idea actually.
Because in Homeworld there's this place that has a small dust cloud, but they are not as deep as a nebula.
So I say I really like the idea.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe it has a little bit of problem with effect once you fly through one.
Honestly, I've
Perfectly
never
fine.
seen this idea before, but
Neither have I, but I like it. I really love it.
It does not have this fog, but just these effects.
I really want to see if I can recreate that back
I want
home.
to use it.
Oh no, it's gonna see my idea. Go away.
I'm gonna pay you for that. License cost.
I'm gonna copyright my CMP files.
You have to encrypt them, please.
Yeah, no need. I'm not gonna have a look. I'm gonna try myself.
It's gonna be a crossfire between us. Yeah. I'm gonna show you a little bit secret.
I also like how there's these just small asteroid clusters here.
Yeah.
It's just very, very small. Are these asteroids hand placed, or are they actually part of a very tiny asteroid field?
I would assume they're hand placed, aren't they?
These are hand placed.
Thought so. From the pattern, it doesn't fit an asteroid field.
I'm actually very surprised how Freelancer handles asteroid fields. I have been experimenting with this. I know technical stuff again, and the streams are terrible.
Yeah.
What they do is basically you have like a definition of a single cube and all the asteroids inside of that cube. And then what Freelancer does is it takes that single definition for one cube and starts flipping it in all directions. Completely, in quotation marks, completely random, like upside down, left to right, front to back, and all this kind of stuff. And then places them in a actually deterministic, always same pattern. So you will always have the same result, but it still makes it look randomized, although it doesn't. It isn't really. It's a very nice idea. Like, it's very funny to see how in Freelancer the programmers put a lot of thought into making simple things still solve bigger problems on a simple way.
Whoa, what was that?
Let me start.
So where are we flying to?
Oh, I just want to show you the data outpost here.
Enemy base ahead!
Oh no.
Yeah, it is quite big.
This is referred to as the juice of game design. Thanks, Kenan. Sounds about right.
So the data bases on a station are like really big because they are like an authoritarian dictatorship, and they designed these ships and bases.
Well, they are called
really big.
Imperial, so...
Yeah. Because they want to give fear to any enemy, because it's so big, you know. I have that idea.
Just a bigger goal. A bigger target.
Oh, we have been shoot.
Yeah, so?
But why?
They can't hit us to save their lives anyway.
We didn't pay our taxes now that they shoot at us.
So this disabled gate is gonna lead to the data sectors. But not for now.
No. It's just a hypergate. You have to find the artifact to reactivate the system. And it's going to be sucking in all the Titan.
But yeah, it is like, this model is not mine. I bought it from a 3D store. I think it fits well into Homeworld.
It does look nice as a model.
Yeah.
Looks massive. Now the thing just needs some weapons.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm thinking still of what weapon gives to it.
Something
I don't know. Maybe. So I'm gonna show you now Carol's Graveyard.
What?
It's like, huh?
What a thing?
Carol's Graveyard. It is like the third system.
Ah, okay.
Are these systems modeled after something existing in the game, or are they just your own imagination?
Random visual patterns.
Own imagination with a little bit of reference from the original mission.
Okay.
This system is like inspired from Mission 3 from Homeworld 2. It is called Sauron, the mission. And yeah,
so
you have to defend it.
Took some inspiration for it pretty much and made it your own.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The barrier, the Duskull barrier isn't in the mission, you know.
Yeah, I'm really appreciating the just the small trail of dust clouds. It is so wonderful.
Yeah. As you can see now to your left, there is more story field. I'm gonna be honest, most of them are hard plays, but the other are a script I made like for Python that is like, it generates a lot of asteroids depending on the coordinate you put on it, and you can set the dispersion, the size, a lot of that.
Shall we destroy the assault frigate? Just for
why not?
Let's go.
Oh shit. I have a full of my things.
He's getting it.
Thanks.
Oh! Whoopa!
It's breaking apart.
I got hit hard.
Be cautious with. You have to be really cautious with assault.
With the bigger ones, yeah.
Yeah. They have these bomb launchers that are made for frigate to frigate combat, but if they hit you, it's really. It's really bad.
Yeah, it didn't feel nice. I'm on my way.
Just shoot.
It's that the door now. Just shoot.
Just shoot the door now.
Bam.
That was a lovely explosion from the distance. Holy.
Yes.
I just saw some rays extending from the boom. From the bang and the boom.
Old frigate, but if I click on it, it says Corvette.
Oh yeah, that's just naming of the faction prop thingy. I need to change that.
You are down there, so I can stay here and take this frigate under fire.
And you know, like, the Ryland names on Freelancer are really weird. Like, people say, like, are not common names of Germany.
I wouldn't say that necessarily.
No?
What again?
The naming of the Rhinelanders in Freelancer. I'd say that's overall pretty common.
They are like taken from a telephone book.
Yep.
Yeah. So what I did was I asked ChatGPT to create me Egyptian names for the NPC, but I told it that make it like if they were taken for a telephone book.
Yeah.
That why I create a list for like chain neck back, you know. It fits, and I found it funny.
It works.
Yeah, the freelancer Rhineland names are definitely some super common German names in a lot of cases.
My name is Hans Fischer.
Yeah.
I afraid
Hans
of the
Fischer.
freaks.
It's just missing like Jürgen Müller. You know, the joke here is Müller is the most common last name in German.
Yeah, it's about right.
Fischer seems to be like the second most. They could have just called him Max Mustermann.
Oh god, no, please.
That's what they usually have like as a placeholder name on like IDs or so.
Is that Chancellor?
Just shoot.
Mr. President. This is the battleship Omaha. Keep yourself up.
Hand over the president and we will spare your lives.
Sure.
Right.
Actually, on that mission, it was intended that the Omaha makes an earlier appearance. If you look into the Freelancer beta scripts and also the original story descriptions, you see that you go into Alaska and you are coming over the Omaha and some patrol of it, and they are like trying to scan you, like, okay, what are you doing here? And they and Walker is able to fool them to be having a mission there, and they believe it the first time, but the second time they're just like, we knew that you were fooling us, and then they shoot at you. So
I would have loved
It
that.
was meant to have like 2 appearances in that mission.
In the beta, it's called the Battleship Vengeance, or in the script
That's
rather.
true. Yes, that's true. The file is, I think, still. I don't know if it's called Vengeance still or.
I don't know. It's just what Kanan just told.
Yeah, but it had a different name. That's true.
But didn't Jada do all the beta things basically, or?
No. So what Nomad Legacy, which is another mod developed by Jada. It's a single player mod, and what he is doing there is he took Freelancer, basically removed the entire single player world to some extent, and instead of that he let himself be inspired by how Freelancer looked like in very, very early movies and
trailers and
magazines,
scenes and whatnot.
So he used a lot of old Freelancer stuff which didn't make it into release as an sort of inspiration, but he did make an entirely own storyline. So to say it like this, he took very old Freelancer stuff which was changed later on and re-established it, and for the story he made his own story, imagining by his own creativity how a different alternative story of Freelancer could have looked like with these old characters. But it's all his creativity in that case, so there's nothing really about that.
No, Kanan got what I meant, that he also restored several beta missions. That is what I was referring to.
Yes, if you mean that, that's true. There's the Freelancer beta, which was an official beta release of the game from Microsoft Game Studios back in the day for a selected view count of people.
Missions 10 and 11 are on
in
YouTube,
there you had still early versions of some of the missions, and these are sometimes more or less unplayable. And if Kanan says it was Jida, I'm not sure, then he has restored some of these scripts or fixed them to the point to be actually playable, let's say it like this, even though they are quite flawed. But it's a beta game, so yeah.
I have this book right now that it is object now, but in the nav map it has a name, you know?
And it can be docked, okay.
Yeah, you see, like, have you ever played EVE Online or all of these games?
Nope.
Well,
Much of it isn't quite working well, a lot of fudging with hook while playing through. I can imagine.
There's no ships here.
Well, maybe I should check out Nomad Legacy at some point. Because it sounds interesting, the general idea.
To say a word of that, Nomad Legacy is primarily developed in Russian, and the English version, I'm not sure if there's an English download anywhere, and it's still work in progress.
I'd just be curious to check it out. You know.
As far as I know, Jida is trying to get it done. So he seems to be quite far in development there. And maybe we will still see it in our lifetimes. Maybe, well, I'm actually, let's say it like this. I'm very sure Nomad Legacy is going to be released before Star Citizen.
That sounds reasonable.
But that happens.
I like 3.
Well, it does sound interesting. I mean, having a look at it can't hurt for sure.
Yes, I have seen a few videos. Sometimes he's also putting videos on YouTube. The account is called Matrix Sector, by the way, if anyone wants to look it up. And it is very interesting and creative way of doing stories and effects and all this kind of stuff. It has a certain atmosphere. So it will be very interesting to play if it's done.
I just want to say, I really love to make these lights around the station like they are flight paths.
Are they actually part of the station loadout itself, or are they like singular items?
It is singular, like, you know, the navigation boards, they have lights.
In Mission 10, yes.
These are like FX1, FX2, and it is hard points. Yeah, it is the loadout.
Nice. It's a nice idea to make this look like this.
Yeah.
Hard agree.
I don't know which mod was it. Was it FL New Universe or something like this, where I saw also this sort of landing bay approach lights?
I mean, something like that exists with us, I think. Not always, not everywhere, but we do have those things sometimes. Yes.
I've not seen it in many mission mods, I think.
I think Crossfire is also utilizing something like that. If memory serves me right, haven't been there in a while.
I don't remember. It went a long time since I played 2.0. So I don't know. What I remember is being very excited to, wait for the last mission to finally release.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Holy! What is this? Whoa.
This is interesting.
I'm not sure what to make of this.
Is this the stars background? It actually confused me for a moment.
I think so.
Yes. In a way, it actually works really well because it makes you feel like this is just one giant ship that broke.
Yeah.
I was very confused. Like, oh, am I going to crash into this now or not?
Yeah. What was my thought?
Wow.
But it's actually nice.
This is the Chaos Graveyard. In Homeworld history, this is like a really big ship that exploded for some reason. It spread across the entire system. That's why it's called the Chaos Graveyard, because it was called the... Well, it is not mentioned, but it is something among the lines of Chaos.
Some of the wreckage, so to speak, we see here as objects and actual parts of the system, and other parts are just background.
Yeah.
That is nice. That is really nice.
That really made me think.
Yeah. And it still feels odd to aim at.
You're not sure if you're going to crash into it now or if you're just flying and flying and flying and flying and not. But it's an interesting feeling. I have to say I've never had this sort of feeling in any Freelancer mod I've ever played.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Maybe because I know
like for example, the stuff we are flying toward right now. I can't really say if this is actually part of the system. Or
I don't know where you guys are right now, honestly.
Somewhere.
We are on sector
Over there you are.
6F.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow. There you are in the distance. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is a feature. Like, you don't know
Dyson's...
if you can reach that.
Yeah. Kanan's got a point here. The Dyson sphere is the closest thing to this, but it utterly fails at awe of scale. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
As opposed to this. And yeah, the size of the ship seems a tad overboard here. I agree with it. This seems a bit over the top.
One thing I love from the trace is like you can see behind the port and you can see all the lines going around doing battles. You know.
That's true.
Yeah. Gee, this looks so...
Yeah, you have a very, very, very large distance where NPCs are spawned here.
This looks so amazing with the light in that direction.
Yes.
You know, like in Freelancer, like the nebula for the Great Barrier, the Quisari Nebula.
Yes.
They are like 3D objects on a 2D model, you know,
Yeah.
like this is the same. All these panels are 3D objects converted into 2D to convert this feeling.
Yes. It's really crazy.
That is nice.
I think if anything, then the Southern unknown system of the nomads in standard Freelancer with this weird cylinder gives this sort of impression.
Yeah, because that's also super weird feeling.
So
one system that would come to mind that I've seen is that also gives me the EBGBs, so to speak, because of where am I flying? Am I flying into something, or what is happening? Would be from Crossfire the system Hyperspace.
Yeah.
That looks fucked up.
I remember that. The Dukkavash carpet-based system.
Kanan asks, are these models now part of the star sphere? He recalls you having trouble building the system at the
ones
start.
that we are flying toward now
that looks
real.
Yeah, what was about to say? That looks real now.
It's becoming bigger, but it's so far away that first I thought it is actually part of the background.
Yeah.
Damn.
The unknown 2-tube is actually a big funnel. It's a trick to make it look like a big cylindrical tunnel, but it's very negatively curved.
Yeah, it's more like a cone.
Yeah, so well, I noticed that in Homeworld 1, they use the same technique that Freelancer devs use for the star spheres. You know, they used a normal image and then a 3D model that was converted into a 2D image. What I did was use, like, import the model into Blender. Oh, yeah. What you're using is a graphical glitch right now for that's just Freelancer thing.
Yeah, that's Freelancer. It cannot handle objects this big.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just took the 3D model from Homeworld and put it into Freelancer. It just works, you know.
Crazy. So what is it that we are seeing here?
This is the Car's Salvage Yard. It is like a place where you can sell salvage.
Oh,
that
there's
is
a hole in the model.
Yeah. I'm intending, along with you saw the scrap fields around Sarum, like the refill around Sarum. There is some field. I want to make some mining zones where you can get salvage and then sell them on salvage yards. And they gave you like a little bit money and along with unrefined. No, one second, I forgot the name. I'm gonna dock.
Yeah, I'm also trying to dock.
With
limited success at the moment, I think.
It's not working?
Yes, because the model is so big, the autopilot is not very
sure
to apply to. But it works. Give it a moment, it works, but it's a bit patience there.
I forgot to add multiple docking points on this thing.
I am on.
Here we go. Oh no, you shoot me again.
What?
Almost.
No.
I heard something coming from behind me.
No. That must have been your
There's
imagination.
a lot of news on this base.
Huh?
There's a lot of news to read on this base.
Yeah, I spread them about randomly.
Karos Salvage Yards, Karos Graveyard System. The junior shipyard is the Liberty Navy's top
God.
secret installation.
Oh no, you found the secret.
I always knew that Osiris is an alien ship. It was built in Homeworld world.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they are they are thrice in here, aren't they?
They are twice?
Yeah. Same
Oh,
news 3 times in here.
Oh, it is like TV ads. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fix that. I don't know why it is doing that.
Just thought you might want to know.
Yeah.
And there's no ships here either.
Nope. I need to remove the buttons. Right now I focus on basically not crashing the game.
As just saying because the trader is still available, but it's nothing there.
Yeah.
So what now?
Let's head to the pirate base. That it is like the traders. They are like the
pirates. Nice.
Yeah, right now we are neutral because I give that on purpose so we can dock right now. They are like they're able to everyone. They're hostile except the Titan Empire and the Titan faction because they are like what is the name? They are contract no the Titan pay them to take out things, you know. They're like sorry, my English failing me there.
Privateers?
Yes. But they are a little bit chaotic because they are they're pirates, you know. Yeah, over here. On your left, you can see the Hiigara slipgate. They are like the jump holes of this. You can.
Oh. Hiigara slipgate, yeah.
Yeah.
Bedford Station.
Anomaly texture, yeah. Or rather, anomaly effect.
Hiigara technology do not recommend using jump holes.
Oh yeah, we could also jump through that.
Yeah, you can.
And where does it lead?
5 minutes until jump hole collapse.
They are like the jump hole of the universe.
So this is this pirate base hidden in here?
Yeah, it is hidden
Nice.
between the wreckage.
I like this very much.
Yeah. If we were to dock onto the slip hole thing, where would we land? I thought you only have 3 systems at hand.
In Freelancer.
Hiigara. It is like jump for pirates to get into Hiigara. We're using the jump gates.
Oh, wow, there's an own interior for the space again. Nice.
Yes.
This
I love
assault frigate looks very interesting.
I wouldn't recommend buying that because it cannot dock. It gets stuck
I
inside
can't buy it anyway. I have 900 credits.
Scotty's broke.
Yeah, these ships are very fancy. Are they from the game?
Yes.
Nice.
They are like the pirate ships that they use.
They look very high quality.
Let's have a look.
Oh.
Bonk.
Hey.
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 Hey. Hey.
I have a fall on my fucking board.
Oh, this is nice. Oh my. Okay, the assault frigate really does look interesting.
Yeah, it is an ion frigate. It is not a. I made a mistake on the naming. It is the ion cannon frigate. It shoots ion cannons.
It does look like it. Nice. Missile corvette. Oh, this is really nice. I like all of this.
Yeah. It launched missiles. It is currently the only ship on the map that launches missiles.
Well, I do look forward to see more progress on this one. Oh. Bonk. Ah, no bonk.
No bonk.
No
bonk. No bonk.
Yeah, no bonk situation. I hate it.
Yeah. I want to show you one little secret. I think only one person has found. But it is like a secret system on Sarum.
Okay, let's go.
Yes. And I think after that I don't have much to show up in systems.
Hey, this has already been very interesting. And especially since this is a pretty fresh project, comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
With just a launcher being created this week. Last week. Last week, so I'm sorry. So this is already very impressive for that.
Thank you. I take it very seriously, like, I want to create something of quality. I really love Homeroll, I really love Freelancer. And back in the day, I always try to make mods or, you know, and all that knowledge I've been accumulating all of these years, I just put it to use. In their life. Oh! Don't fight on my server, guys.
I've been bonked. I'm just information, I don't do anything.
Yeah.
But my formation is working weirdly, I don't know.
Yeah? You are like going...
I'm going diagonally or something. I don't know what's going on. It's all the time.
You all do like Michael Jackson, like, dancing, like, tilting. Oh, and I had like a discussion with the Homeworld fan base. Like, they saw the Acolyte, that is a ship you are flying, and in the original game, it could expand its wings, you know, like to shoot.
Also
but,
with animation.
Yeah, but since I couldn't do it on Freelancer, I just did something in the middle, you know. I think it looks cooler that way. Just a little interesting note.
I mean, the ship looks cool. I like it.
Yeah.
That's why I bought it. Since I had some money at hand.
Yeah.
Money.
So right now, future development is focused right now on weapons. Right now, on my developing build, I'm testing with a slow weapon, but heavy hitters. You know, I want to create something more fast than kinetic weapons, and try with missiles. Yeah, I have a list of here of stuff I want to do with weapons. I will try, give it a look, and see how it goes. And then I will add the Titanic sectors. I have something done right now about those, but they are inaccessible right now because we don't have commands.
Ah, shame.
Yeah.
But hey, another time.
Yes.
This is definitely not gonna be your last appearance here in our streams, isn't it? We expect great things of you.
Looking for someone, perhaps?
And we're back.
Back again.
But why?
So maybe this is a bit of spoiler for anyone who's watching and wants to play. But I want to show because there is a it is Homer 1 and Homer 2. The thing is that there is a 200 years gap between the two games.
Oh.
That's one problem if you want to create one universe.
Now you have to bridge the gap somehow, yeah.
Exactly.
If you want to include everything, at least.
Yeah. So right now, I've been thinking of the multi-universe plugin, but instead of representing a multiple galaxy, I'm gonna represent multiple timelines and somehow connect them.
Well, it could be a time shift anomaly or something somewhere. I don't know how the homeworld law on that works on that.
Star Trek time travel.
Exactly.
But think about the temporal directive. The temporal directive of Star Trek. Do not interfere with the past and the future.
Yeah. I only play Star Trek Online. I never saw the show.
Okay. That's the rules they often just break.
You mean all the time? Just like do not interfere with less civilized, with more primitive civilizations and all
it's
that.
More like do not interfere with our
anything.
attack. We're here to protect the president.
Yeah. They're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
I think our formation is a little bit broken, but it's fine.
This is a strategy. It's not broken, it's a feature.
Yeah, but that's also in original Freelancer sometimes just broken.
It's the classic problem with formations in multiplayer.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone could ever properly fix this. I really don't know what the real cause of this is.
It's not my problem.
It's just normal formations, and there's a single formation the game takes 4 players, but
sometimes it messes up.
It's maybe because of some synchronization, incorrect synchronizations, which you do have in multiplayer and Freelancer, that the ships of other players are always a little bit jumping on your screen, basically. And probably the autopilot here is doing weird things because he's trying to compensate this, and then just like a bit of back and forth and up and down and all this kind of stuff.
Then it just stops the cruise sometimes altogether.
Yeah. That happens really if the other person that you are following is jumping a bit too much because of synchronization problems in this game. That's a Freelancer bug, and even with FL#, it's improved a lot, but not fully fixed. And
alright, I've caught up. It's all good.
I'm very glad about FL# because I was having trouble with ion cannons having 2 barrels,
Oh yes, I fixed that just recently.
Yeah, because ion cannon use like weapon flashes instead of particles to show.
Yeah. Yes, FL# has actually fixed a few of the small but many mistakes in this game. For example, also it may be interesting for you, Takashi, it does solve the problem that if you have a gun that uses multiple barrels, it actually does play the sounds again, which in the original game it was just broken. They don't play any sounds at all.
Yeah.
And also to have this muzzle cone effect on every barrel and not just the first.
Okay, so yeah, I was having a similar idea to travel the timeline with this kind of slate gates.
That's a nice idea. It's like time gaps in the world.
Let's go in.
Go in.
Let's see what happens.
You immediately die.
Oh, yeah,
nice. So, same system, different timeline?
Maybe, I don't know.
Sarum, question mark?
I actually like this.
Yeah, I also do. Lead us on, good sir.
Alright, good sir. Let's go. Let's go to the center of the city and see what's changed.
If we don't know yet. Oh, Nebula's already at an end
like
here.
A broken station or something. And the system is
broken.
smaller.
What is
Disable
broken?
transport.
No, the ship, Like I thought it was like a broken station.
No, but the fog clouds are different. The other one
Yes.
behind us is smaller.
If you have read the news, there is a news about that lost your transport
I
of
actually
Titan of
saw
Fine.
that in.
Vager.
I saw that when I saw it in the news. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's why this is here, because I want to make a consistency.
Oh, that is
Like
nice.
Attacked by the order.
So this
The
is the
Vager.
Vega.
Nothing is known about the Vager. Okay.
Yeah, your ship database doesn't have any idea what is this. They are trying to tell you like the best it can, because we are now like 200 years ahead of the most timeline.
They have no weapons.
They don't have weapons?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
At least
Oh yeah, I fixed that.
I know
let
they,
it be.
at least none visible.
Yeah, I fixed that and let it build.
Very good. Cute and wispy. Great level design. Very cohesive and immersive. Agreed, Kanan. Much agreed. Love this.
It's also nice because these
Thank
clouds
you,
do
Kanye.
blend in with the background.
Yeah.
I also like how there is this slight, how to say it, the slight change to not be always in the plane of the universe, but it's also not too much.
Yeah.
So you always go a bit up and down,
But
but
it
not
feels
too
more. It feels somewhat naturalish.
Yes.
So this in Homeworld 2, Mission 3, you have to defend
And a
a
station that is
shipyard
not
here.
dockable.
Yeah. Because it is on the info card thing.
So this ship here is interesting. The carrier patrols the wreckage of what was once a shipyard, estimated to be around 2 centuries ahead in Hiigara technology. Well, if that isn't a shipyard we have seen before.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Interesting.
So this is the bad guys from Homeworld 2. Yeah, in Mission 3 you have to defend a shipyard, and if you fail, it explodes. It explodes.
Yeah, I see the remains here. Nice.
If you want to leave the system, you can, because the jump gates are also being destroyed.
That's the wreckage that we see at the distance there, the jump
Yes.
gate. Oh, nice.
So right now we are basically in Homeworld 2.
Kinda.
Kind of.
Yeah.
This is cool.
It's a nice idea to do that.
And you see on this plate the jump gate there that it looks a bit different from the one we seen earlier.
Because this is also just the destroyed jump gate, because the other one is just a deactivated one, right?
No, really.
No.
In future versions of the mod, as story advances, the Titan jump gate is gonna be destroyed and replaced with a Hiigaran one. So that's why there's a Hiigaran one now there, instead of Titan one. That's a little bit detail.
That is some nice detail.
And yeah, this is all the system available right now. There are one secret. And to return, we use the abnormal slipgate back, and that's it.
Well, then let's head back.
Yes.
But there was also this one abnormal slipgate in the other system. Is that one not usable yet?
No, it's not abnormal. It's just a normal jump hole.
It's a normal jump.
Yeah.
I see. Difference.
There are jump hole I haven't shown you yet. Well, they are a bit redundant, but there are like one jump hole for each system to each one right now.
Yeah, it's fine. For down the line at some point, for a bit of faster or for later down pirate-ish activities and whatnot, right?
Yeah. I want to be every pirate like in Freelancer. You can be pirate, but you don't have to dock with closest stations. You have your own routes to be pirate. that stuff. I want to give the same level of liberty for each kind of flyer. I don't know if I say that correctly. All right.
But I can safely say I'm already excited for more.
Thank you.
This is a very, very nice first bite. A very good first impression of the sleeves. Of course, there's still a lot to be done.
Yeah.
But hey, this is an early project. It's a very, 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 very promising project in my opinion.
Yes.
And holy hell, there's already a lot of work in this.
Yeah, you know, I love playing video games, but I love more modding, you know. It is like something I don't get bored of. Alright, we are back in normal Sarum.
Woo! Back to normal space.
Back to normal Saruman.
One reason that the nebula is smaller on the other side because it was too easy to find, you know, on the normal system, so I made it bigger.
That makes sense.
But I made it smaller on the other side because I think they need to leave the nebula easier so they know they are not on Sarum, you know.
Yeah, that is reasonable. Kanan asks, what are you using for the automatic jump hole dock trigger?
What is that? maybe I added but I forgot.
Yeah, well, I have no idea.
I just fly over and keep dock.
Yeah, Kanan, maybe you saw it wrong. I was in formation. Just if you think about that. No, I was in formation. I didn't press F3.
Oh, there's too many ships
There's
here.
a lot of trouble, a lot of fighting there.
My density settings are failing.
This is a very, very, very busy patrol there.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that busy.
But it is.
So I'm gonna show you the sleeping gate that the data use to get into the Hiigara system.
Sure.
It is up here. You see that the asteroids in the background is like showing a path up there?
Nope.
Yeah.
The position of the asteroids.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, now I think I do, yeah.
That's because, like, you know, jump holes are gravitational anomalies.
Yeah.
So I wanted to create like something is pulling the asteroids up there, so that planets go there and investigate that.
Now that is an interesting thought.
Yeah. Why won't like asteroid go like that way? Like if they weren't being moved there, you know.
Well, that actually you have a very you have a somewhat similar-ish approach to what I had as a concept in mind for our rework of the Star Wars systems, because I had something similar for Alderaan, for example, in mind.
Yeah, nice.
That the jump holes are gonna be among the among clusters of planetary wreckage and such.
Nice. So you are doing a Star Wars mod?
Yeah, no, not quite. New Universe is a mix of a lot of things.
You are
Star Wars, Stargate,
new
Battlestar Galactica.
I think I played that mod. It is like
nice.
It's like a multiverse mod.
Yeah, pretty much.
But there is homolog ships on it.
Really?
I think there is another mod like mixes a lot of ships.
Yeah, there used to be many mods like this in the past.
New Universe, I think it was, or NC Universe. I don't know.
Night Stalker
Universe.
Yeah, that's something else. That's something else.
Okay. So we are arriving at the Hiigara Sleepgate on Sarum.
I see it.
Nice. This is expansion for Taidan too. And you can go see back and see the system like the cloud barrier. I love that, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Imperial ships.
Really nice. Yeah. Leave them be, not like they can stop us.
Okay, Trent, you go first.
Whee.
Whee. And this takes you back to Hiigara, exactly next to the data carrier that it is invading the system, and that's why there are data ships in the system.
Ah.
Oh yeah. I know the Kifmanan is attacking the carrier. So yeah. They can do anything, but if freelancer NPC could do anything else with against bases too, so that's okay.
But I like that I actually fire upon it.
Yeah, this is a leftover from home Lancer. I need to add weapons to the station, but it is necessary, but it is not my priority right now.
Of course, there's a lot of things to do, and maybe you do that on the side at some point.
Yes, it's just loadout, so I just need to create a weapon, and then add the loadout, and that's it. Oh, and the hard points too. So yeah. And I guess that is the mod right now.
It is already a very impressive start. I'm definitely... I didn't know what to expect, because I have zero clue on Homeworld. As previously mentioned. But I am... And especially knowing that this is a very early stage development, I am more than pleasantly surprised so far.
Thank you. You will have noticed that freelancer colors are really cold, and Homeworld is very colorful on that aspect. I really love that about Homeworld and that atmosphere it has.
That definitely sticks out a little bit. It is very... I'm struggling to say colorful in that sense, because the original Freelancer does contain a lot of color, but it is very bright overall. It is more bright.
Yes, it's very bright, especially here.
Which is definitely not a bad thing. It is unusual. I'm not used to it. But it definitely gives it a unique art style. It definitely gives it a unique look. Plus, it just feels so different than anything Freelancer that I know, but still being close enough that it's easy to slip into.
Yeah, thank you. There actually one normal asteroid field in this system, but apart from that, everything of asteroids handcrafted. And in the next systems, I have more of that, Oh,
what was that?
I mean, crash. Alright. So yeah, there is... I don't know if you played this Freelancer Discovery or not.
What is with Discovery?
Have you played it?
No, never.
Oh, okay. Well, there are... I will show... okay. Then nothing. I just create a system that instead of going on horizontally, the navigation is on vertical, And it has this layer of asteroid field you can pass through, and it covers the entire system. It's really cool. Yeah.
Also, the giant planet here or comparatively giant planet, is very nice touch.
Thank you. Next step 2, I'm trying to create a landing zone for Hiigara, a base there. And maybe I'm going to investigate on what Crossfire does for flying on planets,
I think because we also have that on one planet.
Yeah.
But I think I haven't done anything with that, so this is purely speculation because I never really looked into it. But I think it's pretty much just you put a texture there, it's just a normal system, and it's just a kill zone on the ground or something like that. It's just a collision.
No, yeah, but in Crossfire there's this system that is like applied. There's a
You
3D
mean
mesh.
Lost? Yeah, you mean Planet Lost
Yeah,
Paradise? I know it.
yeah.
I know
Even
Crossfire mod pretty well.
I know it's
Spent some
like
time there.
I know maybe the planet side is unrealistic, but oh, it's gonna crash.
I tried out if I can fly into the planet.
Did
I
it work?
tried imitating Sarge, and I can say yes, there's an atmosphere.
Nice.
But it didn't warn me about it.
Ah, and now you're far
You
away
know
again.
better.
Now I'm in this absolutely great
Yeah, I'm going back to Shomrim.
the system again, which is very, very nice.
The Stargate you see on your left at the end, that's gonna connect to the Titan Republic. That is like the a rebellion that happened on the Titan.
But it's not yet available, is it?
Exactly.
Okay. Otherwise I would have said let's go there. But if it's not available, then there is not a point right now.
Yeah, no worries. There's a bunch of training stations around Hiigara. You can see the background. Yeah, it is a really big system.
It is, and to really get down the sense of scale here.
Yeah. There is a little Easter egg I added, in the original Homer world. There, on the last mission, you saw this ship on the pirate carrier, like the Interceptor, right?
Yeah.
Well, there is a bug on the last mission of Homer 2, or Homer 1, sorry, that will place this ship on the corner of the map, like really, really far away.
Okay.
And people were speculating, like, oh my god, these are the pirates watching the final battle against the Titans, yeah, I added that. Like, I added a wreckage on the corner of the system, explaining a little bit. It is a little Easter egg about that bug.
I see your double trader thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
the commodity and equipment trader. Oh, that is cool. That is neat.
I don't know who did that, but it is my bug feature,
That is nice.
I removed the commodity icon and replaced all inside the equipment.
That may be the plan, but right now there is also still a commodity icon.
Yeah, on your build,
Yeah. Of course, on the one that we have.
Yeah.
But this is nice. That is very nice.
Yeah, I think that's all the mod can give you right now.
And that is more than fine. We still filled almost 2 hours with this.
Yeah.
With a pretty with a somewhat quickish overlook on what Rise of Hiigara has to offer.
Yeah.
And definitely thank you for making this. Thank you for showing this. Whoops.
Thank you for playing. Thank you for your good comments. I don't know if that's the right word about the mod.
It is my pleasure. I am very curious to see where this is gonna go. Another bit of proof, of course. Freelancer is far from dead. We're still on it. The community is still on it, creating new mods, improving old ones, doing more content in many ways, shapes, or forms. And I think, and I suppose this leads me to the end of the anniversary. So, looking back on the last year, a lot of things have happened in the Freelancer community. We've done a lot. We, from the regulancer team, so basically me and Sarge, have set off to do our somewhat-ish own thing. Detach ourselves from any big community server or whatnot to just focus on the regulancer itself and on the Freelancer community work and exploring the mods. With so far, in my opinion, pretty big success. Oh wait, I have something here. Radar, Beast is planned / supposed to be Nomad replacement?
I mean, it is planned, but it is not a normal replace. I mean, on version 2.0, it's gonna be in the middle of the Beast Ward, which is Homeworld Cataclysm. Right now, I'm gonna create the universe before that happens.
But you won't rule it out for down the line.
No, it's planned.
Wonderful. So, as I was aiming for before, a lot of things have happened. A lot of content has been pushed. Several mods have been improved, as always. Big ones, of course, Discovery, always having a huge team behind it. Lots of stuff always happening there. FLSR also got always the upgrades, the rebalances. More, of course, to that on the specific discords. All can be found either from our... either can be found from the Starport Discord, from our regulancer Discord, where we link all the projects and the Discord servers. So if you want to read up on something, feel free to check it out. Of course, I'm somewhat sure Crossfire, even though it has not, they don't participate into any community thing because they're their own shut-off little group. To my knowledge, also always constantly stuff happening there. So probably also some modifications and improvements have happened. In my case, on the universe just released a new update. Rise of Hiigara now, brand new project, incredibly promising. I do look forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
More in action, but of course take your time, don't feel rushed. You do have all the time you need, just like we all do. We don't have to rush anything, we're 22 years into this game, we can wait another year or two.
Yeah, one thing I can say is that it's gonna... development is gonna be a bit faster because now we have working patrols, ships. Right now it's just like placement, new writing and rumors.
And of course, new systems.
Exactly.
But with this, you already have a wonderful template going, I think. So, from now on, I'm very curious how this is gonna go. And of course, after looking back at the last year, I already look forward to the next year. So a lot of things are gonna happen. A lot of more updates, a lot of more content is gonna be released for our all favorite game. And who knows what we're gonna see during the next few regulancers over the year, and of course, for the 23rd anniversary.
Maybe we'll be seeing more Freelancer co-op, and maybe we will actually manage to finish this until next year.
We're already reserved a time slot for the co-op in the next regulancer.
Good, it's going to take 2 hours for one mission.
Yeah, probably. So,
the Freelancer slow run.
With wonderful prospects on new projects, and of course new mods, new content, and of course for a wonderful community, I would say freelancers, have a wonderful time, have a wonderful day, enjoy the mods, feel free to check out more of the content if you feel like it, links on the Discord server, and of course, Freelancer Alpha 1/1 signing off. I'll see you all in space. Have a wonderful day.